Hi, this is Martha here at my channel, Nalinka Sims, with the fifth and final video with the Elizabeth Craft Designs collab with Poetspice and me. We were uploading our videos each Wednesday throughout the month of August, and there were 5 Wednesdays, and of course, this is the 5th Wednesday. I hope you will go over and check out Poetspice's channel to see what she has for her final video. I have certainly enjoyed joining in with her in this collab because I truly enjoy working with these dies. I love the designs and they are just so much fun, whether you're working on a planner or using the dies for something else. All right, let me get right to it and show you what. And I also want to thank those of you who have followed along with us each week. Thank you so much. You are much appreciated. I used this die set that I got at Hobby Lobby at the after Christmas sale this last year. I used the memory box. Each year they were putting out these Christmas trees. This was 2013. I used that one. I think this one was 2011, and I got that one. I think this is also 2011, and this one came with the Madden, the backer to it. I didn't use it in this project, but it did come with it. I used the Cherryland Holly die, and I used the large Elizabeth Craft stamp that says Merry Christmas. From the art journal collection, I used Leave the Doily, and I used this, although I pretty much hid it on the page where I used it. I use the numbers here, and this photo frame. And when I need just a plain page, I usually reach for Planner Essentials 4 because it gives just the basic page. Also, you always use the reinforcers. And the star of the show is the Mason jar collection. I really enjoy this, and I like it so much that I will be making more books using this. I want to point something out. In the jar, you can have just the plain page, or you can cut the center out. And I will show that to you as I get to those pages. And I used some cut aparts out of the Reminiscence book number 3. I really wanted to have this a standalone book, not in the planner, and I wanted it on these O-rings. But if anybody has a tip for how to open these, please leave it in the comments below. I struggled, I pulled, I pushed, I did everything. I could not get this open. So I was going to have my son open it for me. Then I decided, I thought about if I wanted to add pages and it was on here, then I wouldn't be able to because I can't get it open. So once I'm sure that I'm done with this, I will get him to open some rings for me, and I will then take it out of the planner and just have it as its own standalone book with the O-rings. All right. This is the beginning of my book. Okay, and this is graphic 45 paper, and as you see, this is the center that was cut out, and this brown paper is the back side of this beautiful printed, lively printed paper. I fussy cut the poinsettias and put them on dimensionals from another piece of graphic 45 paper. And This is the back side, and it shows the 2022. And there's a small jar here at the top. All right, this was originally the front of this journal, but as I looked at it, I didn't think it was bright enough, so I switched to this bright paper. This is a cut apart from the Reminiscence book, and here, as you see, this is where the center of the mason jar is cut out, and this is the beginning of this signature. And these words came from one of the die sets. These trees came from the mason jar set, and this came from the Reminiscence book. Here you see the large words from that die, and this was fussy cut in my stash of die cuts. Here is a little pocket or a little tuck spot where I will be able to add journaling or a little photo or whatever in there with more fussy cut poinsettias. And here we begin another signature. As you can see, the center of the page is using a different piece of paper. Fussy cut poinsettias, and that candle set that I said was hidden is partially hidden behind the poinsettias here. Then we go to this page with another tuck spot and some more fussy cutting here and here. And I added a couple of gems. And then on this side, I will add a photo. I didn't adhere this frame down because I don't yet know what size photo I will put on this in this frame. I may have to mat it or whatever, so that will come later. Same thing for this side. It will have a photo here. All right, then this is the next signature, starting with another style of paper, or another paper collection. And this chipboard numbers, these chipboard numbers came from a paper pack from Tuesday Morning a few years back. The penguins come in the mason jar collection. This is that Leave the Doily die from the Art Journal collection. And as you can see, I'm using the reinforcers. The tree comes in the set, as well as the snow, or it could be honey. And this is a Sue Wilson deer. And here's another page that will have a photo or whatever, or a journaling spot. This was in my stash of die cuts, and this is a Heartfelt Creations. Merry Christmas. These were, I was going to, oh, here it is. I have this container that just has, you know, things that I have cut out and hope to use, put to some good use. So anyway, this is where these poinsettias were. They were tucked away in that container. So I just pulled them out and put them on this page. And I had something else here. You can see the little candy cane here, but the whole page was this color, and it was quite dull. So I had to cut more paper, and I covered up all of that dull paper and what was on there. But I decided to leave the little candy cane still on there just for effect. Here's the beginning of another signature. And again, the center of the page is cut out. More trees, more Sue Wilson, another Sue Wilson deer. And this one has the band on around it, and it is ready for a it's a nice little tuck spot here. And I had this in a container, and I just like the brightness of it, so I just put it there. And here's one of the memory box trees. I really like it on this paper. I like the music paper. Here's another tuck spot. Trying to get the best angle. Okay, and then another signature, and another flower from my stash there, as well as the word believe. And another memory box tree, the Cherylin holly up here. And I did put some gems on the tree. And on this page, the third tree with the holly there and some gems on it. And this will be another place for a photo. Here, and this joy was in my container. And this bird was just on my table, so I thought I would put him to use. And then this is the final signature. And so this little journal is ending the same as it began, you know, with this bright paper. And I used the same paper in the center of the page, but I did use another fussy cut. And this December was in the Reminiscence book that I used as a cut apart. And this page is just so pretty. I don't know what I would do here, if I will cover this paper up or not. Probably will. And then that's the last page with a cut apart of one of the large cardinals as he's facing the small one, and another cut apart. And then the back of the book is what I'm enjoying doing, using a journaling spot with a bright colored fussy cut flower over this dark paper. All right, then, that's my final entry. Shouldn't say entry. My final project for the Elizabeth Craft Designs collaboration with Poetspice. I hope you have enjoyed these 5 weeks. Thank you so much again for sticking with us and watching each one. And if you have missed one, please go back and check it out. They were each Wednesday throughout the month. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Stay safe, be blessed, and Todah. Don't forget Poetspice.